Now, talking about, you said the other child, that is coming after us, queer kids, queer African kids, queer kids that have seen that if you are queer, you'll be shamed. If you are queer, you'll be beaten. If you are
Mm-hmm.
queer, you'll be publicly disgraced,
Mm-hmm.
stripped naked, harassed,
Mm-hmm.
assaulted. And if you're queer, you will be rejected by even your own, it pain me, even your own village people will send personal message and say, please don't mention our name again. There was a
Mm-hmm.
case of a young man who passed on years ago, and I was saying this is in one of our meeting. The boy
Mm-hmm.
passed on. His family rejected him. They refused to go and pick up the young man's remains.
Cool.
They allowed the remains to stay in that house to start decomposing. Qrealtalk said this cannot
It
happen.
shall, it shall
So
never be well with them.
we sent money that the young man should be taken to the morgue. We sent money for transportation. They took the young man, bought the casket, put the young man, and they drove to the village. This is concerning Igbo culture because Yoruba people get homo, Hausa people get homo, Edo, even Benin people get homo. But I have never heard that they will bring a person back home. The community say that person that gay man cannot be buried in their community. Gone, gone. That they should carry him and his remains and go to the evil forest and lay him.
Mm.
That is what the whole community say. So to a child that is coming after us, what is the hope for them?
The hope is for them to see that we are speaking, even we know is a long shot to get to a situation in Nigeria and a lot of African countries for them to be free. But if they see you and I, they see the community other queer people are creating and see that we speak about these things, then there is hope. Because I never, ever had anyone to look up to say, okay, this person says that it's okay to be who I am. I didn't have that. You did not. We
I
never had someone
had
like
BC
that.
Alemi. I have BC Alemi sometimes.
Yeah, but that was like maybe like not when you were like 13.
No, 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 no. Not even when I was 13, there was
Yeah,
nobody. From 13
yeah,
years,
that's what I'm
I
saying to
heard
you.
from the churches being
Yeah,
homosexual is
yeah,
evil.
yeah. So you didn't have that. So, but now with platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, podcasts, and all of these things, people can speak. And for me, the annoying part of this story you just told is that it drives home, right? Because two of my siblings don't speak to me. And one of them sent me a video of somebody one time and said there was a trans person in Nigeria that went out. I don't know how this happened, and they were attacked. And they sent me a video and said, "Oh, this is what's going to happen to you." I block them, and I think that if you are not someone like me who is very strong-willed, a lot of things will break you. A lot of things will break you. Like, for instance, the TikTok thing we're talking about. I just got angry because of the way TikTok algorithm works. I didn't say anything wrong. It's their AI thing, and then they did what they did, right? But at the end of the day, I will take the insult for that young child to be okay tomorrow. I will take the calling me of names. Maybe you stole me, you see me somewhere, but you're not going to be able to get to me. For that young queer girl, for that young trans girl, that young trans boy to be okay tomorrow. Because the young child in me needed the things that we're doing now, and there was nobody there to see. Even if we're not able to have access to that, there will be an adult somewhere that understands that will be like, okay, see this person, you see, it's okay. They will use it as an example to explain, to see that it's okay, to see that it's not a sin, to see that you're not a taboo, to see that you're not a mistake, to see that you're not useless. All of these things they tell children, it's horrible. Like the guy I was referencing to, the things he said today, I feel sorry for him children because that children don't get papa. Sometimes when you speak to people, you will understand why their children turn out to be useless. because they don't have a father. From the things that he's saying. So yeah, as I was saying, it shall never be well with them. If you're not going to love your child or your brother unconditionally because that person is a homosexual, you're not going to bury them. Whatever you believe in, because some of them believe in hellfire, they will burn in that hell forever. That's all I'm going to say. I know it sounded personal, but that's really, that got to me.
Thank you, Charles. It's been a tough one for us, for every one of us. Viewers, if you are just joining us, this is one-on-one segment with Charles on Breaking News Wahala here at Qrealtalk. It's been a very hard time. Charles, before we wrap up today's interview, we know the recent incident that happened on August the 8th of a popular cross-dresser TikToker like you who was very vibrant, Abuja Area Mama, and she spoke her truth. Now, looking at that situation, do you think that as a community we have done the best we can, or is there more we can do as a community? That would be the first question. The second question, it is one thing for people to come on here, insult us, or come on here and write anything you want to write in the comment section. It's freedom. Qrealtalk allows freedom of expression. But it is another thing to take a weapon. It's another thing to threaten a life. What can you say concerning these two matters in wrapping up?
Abuja Area Mama, may she rest in power. It's an unfortunate situation. Like, I remember the first time I saw her on TikTok, she had like 1,000 people. I'm like, who is this girl? I just followed her straight away. And she will forever live. 10,000 years from now, people will remember that there was somebody called Abuja Area Mama that was a threat setter because she's one of a kind. Maybe I don't know, but maybe that's the way it was supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe that's not the way it's supposed to be. But the thing is, she spoke her truth. She lived her truth. She lived her life unapologetically. It was dangerous at times. Nobody knew the true story, what happened. But whatever it is, whoever decided that you can just take a human being's life like that, that person will never have peace of mind. And as a community, that has really made us stronger because you're not going to silence us. We will continue to speak. Whether you attack Area Mama, whether you attack me, you insult me, there will be someone that will speak. In relation to what happened to her, what I would say to people who live in Nigeria and a lot of places is to be safe. Be careful where you go to. The people that you hang out with, you're meeting people, just be very careful. The second question, I've forgotten what you said actually.
So the second question is first question was the community. The second question is, do you think the government is doing enough for a mother?
Okay, so let me finish with the comment. So, and I'm just going to say, like, even the way as horrible as Nigeria is now, my advice would be to anybody, the first thing as a community, that we should be at peace with ourselves and be okay with us. But be careful who you meet because there's some queer people as well that can lure you into traps and danger. So you have to be very careful of these things like this keto, the people you make friends with, people that you want to hang out with, and the places that you go to. Be very careful. And as a government, I don't think Nigeria will ever move forward because our priorities is misplaced when it comes to Nigeria. So there's inequitable distribution of resources. People are hungry. People are suffering. There's a lot of things that needs to be fixed. But Nigerians and Nigerian people and the government is fixated on what men, queer people, LGBTQI plus people do. And some of these stupid teenage boys and some of these younger people and men who come to insult us and on my platforms and everywhere like this, go and protest against your government for all of the things that are not working in Nigeria. Go and do that. Go protest against your government. Protest against them. Tell them say food no day. Tell them say we no get water. Tell them say our road bad. Tell them say your children, you know, if you pay school fees for them. Tell them say you know if you buy clothes for your children. Tell them say you know get job. Tell them say your country bad. No be homo people be your problem. We know be your problem. LGBTQI plus people no be your problem. That's all I'm going to say, because this is wild. Some of these people cannot even go and tell Tinubu that things are hard, times are hard. And they are always on TikTok, on Instagram, insulting gay people, telling you that you are going to catch this, you're going to catch this, you wear this, you wear that. It does not make any sense at all. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you so much, Charles. This has been an amazing episode with you. Charles, we are running out of time. Soon is
That's
already
okay.
telling us. But you know, it's going to be 7 days for TikTok to, you know, resolve the issue. I just wanted to suggest, don't you think it's better to also start looking for a backup, or having a backup page, or having a backup platform that people could hear more of you? Because what you are doing is triggering voices. What you're doing is triggering people's emotions, people to start having this conversation. Like for us here at Qrealtalk, we started the conversation of ketos, and keto has gone international. If you even ask an Oyibo person now, a Caucasian or a white person, what keto is, the person will tell you. The other day I went on Google and I typed in keto. I was so glad that that acronym had a meaning. Google will tell you what it means because of our voices. Charles, is always good to have you. If anybody want to follow you, where can they follow you?
They can find me on TikTok, Instagram, my website, Facebook, and I am my own kind of wrong way on all of them. My website is www.myownKindofWrongWay.com. So I'm everywhere.